What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Tyson Fury's fans go berserk as the 265-pound Fury couldn't drop a welterweight after 20-plus shots in his latest sparring footage. Okay, we know that Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, is on top of the world right now. And we know that there is talks for him fighting the former two-time heavyweight champion, Anthony Joshua. And maybe somewhere down the line, depending on what happens with Joshua, he may have a fight with Alexander Usyk for the total undisputed. If that's how that goes. But Tyson Fury was seen in a sparring session, and a lot of people have mentioned that, like, hey, 77/41, for example, he said Tyson Fury sparred against a welterweight and struggled against him. Okay. As you guys can see that the tweet, and let's just take a look. Okay. At, Michael Benson, Tyson Fury body sparring with a 9-1 welterweight prospect, Patty Donovan, in the gym today in ahead of a potential fight with Anthony Joshua. At 19 column, Tyson Fury couldn't drop a welterweight after swinging 20 shots. Okay, and that's another one there. So let's check out this footage, right? Let's see if this is worth talking about. All right, let's see. Okay. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Okay. I mean, he threw about 20 shots, okay? But maybe about 4 or 5 of them landed, because a lot of them, the welterweight blocked him on his arms. Yeah, Tyson Fury's a big guy. He's like a big grizzly bear, big polar bear, rather. But, the guy showed he was tough. I think people misread or misconstrued ways or what people or what they see things are. I think, if anything, you could say that Patty Donovan was a tough son of a gun to take shots like that. He took 5 shots from a guy that's 265 plus. Why aren't we looking at it like that instead of we're looking at Tyson Fury? Oh, he struggled against a welterweight. He really didn't struggle against a welterweight. He just didn't knock him down or out. Who's to say he didn't hurt him? Just because the guy didn't, roll over or whatever, he was probably sucking it in tight, and he blocked a lot of them. 20 punches were thrown, but he only landed flush maybe 4 or 5. So I think it's unfair for people to criticize Tyson Fury. Now, you can look at it in another way, because we have to check different angles of how perception of people's thinking goes. You could say, well, if Patty Donovan could handle those body shots like that, maybe somebody a lot bigger that is like Usyk could handle that. So you could look at it like that in a defense of someone just being a quote-unquote middleweight, because, welterweight, then you have super welterweight, or light middleweight, then middleweight. So it's not too far, south of a middleweight that Tyson Fury proclaims Usyk to be. You could look at it like that, but just coming at Tyson Fury, just saying like, oh man, well, he couldn't even stop him, or he struggled. It wasn't like he was getting hit and he was hurt. I didn't see Tyson Fury hurt in that exchange. Okay, so I don't really see what the big deal really is about that. If anything, if you want to give props to anybody, you should give props to Patty Donovan. Counterpunch. See, a lot of people, you got the Fury haters, and I'm not one of them. And, and another thing, people are looking for excuses. People are looking for certain things. When did Tyson Fury become a knockout artist? I think the propaganda around Fury because Fury knocked out or took out a guy that's known to knock out people, but that's only certain opposition. Okay, so he hasn't been tested on the elite level, but Tyson got him out of there. But you don't have to be a knockout power puncher to get a knockout artist out of there. You just got to be better skilled and know what the hell you're doing, which we know Tyson Fury does. Okay, Counterpunch. And to leave you guys with this, who's to say he was hitting him with everything he had? You know what I mean? He might have just been taking it easy on Donovan. Who knows? You don't know. I mean, because I don't think he was trying to hurt him to hit him. Now, I don't think those punches were soft. I wouldn't want to get hit with any of them. But still, he got some couple liver shots in there. The left hook rattled that liver a little bit. But again, a lot of them was blocked on the arm. So it's a lot of factors that you must consider, before throwing somebody under the bus. But Tyson Fury's not a one-punch knockout artist. We heard Javen Sugar Hill say that shit, but he was saying that because he was training him at the time. You probably asked him that now, he probably would have changed his mind. Bars. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of critics criticizing or fans criticizing Tyson the Gypsy King Fury for not getting a welterweight out of there after throwing 20 shots. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!